And I'm back. So I posted the last video and then went to the gym. And on the way to the gym, I checked my phone, I checked Fabrizio, and Maresca has been sacked. So I guess whatever I say in the video, at least for the Maresca section, it doesn't apply anymore. Because the decision has already been made for me. And yeah, whether or not it's the right decision, I mean, we'll touch on that later. But first things first, I can confidently say that most of us, if not all of us, Chelsea fans are extremely sad that Maresca has been sacked. His tenure has definitely led to some of my favorite moments as a Chelsea fan, as of recent especially. And yeah, I think if you look at the players that he's improved over his tenure, if you look at Reece James, if you look at Fofana, if you look at Sanchez, if you look at Palmer, if you look at Caicedo, even Nico Jackson had a good season under him. If you look at those things, I think it's very easy to see that his time at Chelsea has been a successful one. And honestly, he has delivered on whatever we've expected him to deliver. I trust that no matter where he goes in the future, whether it is to coach in Italy after he takes a break or to take over Pep at the end of the season, he's definitely gonna succeed as a manager. Definitely, like guys, we're looking at like potentially like a world class manager here, and I don't think that's a crazy thing to say because he's proven it. He has trophies on the table. He took us from a tumultuous time after the sacking of Pochettino, which in itself actually was a pretty shocking sacking, if I remember correctly. Because Pochettino actually finished the season pretty strong, and the players were actually liking. But you know, Chelsea, I guess the ownership group took a chance on this manager from Leicester, who, if I'm not wrong, just promoted Leicester from the Championship. Safe to say, the gamble paid off. I'll never forget winning the Conference League, playing actually pretty good football. Honestly, if you look at Maresca's system, especially when it's in flow state. Like if you want an example, maybe you look at the Arsenal game, you look at the Liverpool game. Yeah, when Enzo's system is in place and everything is flowing, it's honestly like it's a pretty entertaining watch. On top of that, on top of the Conference League win, Club World Cup win, just overall just really good memories with Maresca. I think us Chelsea fans, we all wish him all the best. And if he ever wants to coach for us again, or if the ownership group wants him again, he's always welcome here. Yeah, he's a legend for sure. So as soon as I saw the news, right, the first question obviously is why, like why all of a sudden. So I went to go see like Reddit and I saw the Sky Sports article on his sacking just to find like some reasons as to why this has happened. Like, and I think the main things that was said in the Sky Sports article was that firstly this is like a mutual agreement. So it's not just like the board wants to get rid of him, Enzo also wants to leave, probably because of like unfavorable like conditions and probably about the transfer policy and stuff like that. And also secondly, I think Enzo has always been like very vocal about the transfer policy, and rightfully so, as we mentioned in the last video. And I think the board just didn't like it. I have a feeling that this board just likes yes men to manage us, which makes me think like, do they really care about winning if they just want a figurehead that's like just like agrees with everything that they say? And I mean, the article also mentioned that there were like various disagreements going on like behind the scenes, not just about transfers, but about like the injury list. Basically, like Maresca felt like maybe the staff were holding back players that were already fit, but then the ownership group maintained that the final call on whether the players are fit or not rests on the physios, and Maresca didn't like that. All speculation, honestly. We'll probably get more information as the days go on, but just basically like a bad breakup, I guess. Yeah, but now Chelsea fans are left wondering who's next. As if the season couldn't get worse. If you were to look at the replacements, the possible replacements for Enzo, I mean, I don't think we're gonna get a replacement straight away. I think we're gonna have an interim, probably one of the assistant coaches, probably for the rest of the season. So we can pretty much chalk off the rest of the season, and it's only in January. So yeah, that's great. Another season wasted. Yep. I think the replacements, honestly, I mean, y'all can do it yourself lah. If y'all want to do it, y'all just Google managers that are available in world football right now. I'm telling you, the list of managers available looks like the bargain bins you find at like vintage stores, like the $5 bin like throwaways. I mean, other than like Zidane, who pretty much is like reserved for like the France national team, or you got like Joachim Löw, the ex-manager for Germany, who I don't think he's had. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he's had a significant club management career. Spalletti, who failed at Italy, but did okay, I guess, at club level. You got Xavi, who did well at Barcelona, but I think he ended badly, so he lost the dressing room. And also, I'm honestly not 100% keen on Xavi. Not 100% confident, but maybe if anyone watches Xavi ball, maybe they can enlighten me. And I think the most likely candidate right now is, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this correctly, but it's Liam Rosenia. I have no idea how to pronounce his last name. Basically, the Strasbourg coach. So he's employed by Blueco right now, like our ownership group. So it makes sense. Like it's pretty much like a lateral transfer. But I honestly don't want that because Loki that's like damn bastard for like Strasbourg because they're like in the middle of like a Europa League charge, I think, or Conference League. I think they're Europa League, yeah. They're in the middle of a Europa League charge and a top four charge in League 1. So I think it'll be a bit bastard to take away their manager right now. But then again, I wouldn't put anything past this ownership group who has pretty much just written this season off as like a rebuilding year, I guess. I don't know, man. Yeah, so the replacement options are not great. And yeah, I mentioned this in previous video as well. That's why I said that Maresca is like the best manager out there for us right now. Like even if you feel like okay, there's some things that Maresca can improve on. There's probably our play style maybe he can improve on. Maybe the in-game management, maybe it can be nitpicked and can be improved on. But there's no one else out there. You can try to convince Zidane to coach us, but I highly doubt he's gonna coach us. You can convince Klopp, but he's a Liverpool legend. No way is he gonna come here. So I'm smiling right now, but honestly, I'm smiling through the pain. Yeah, another season gone. Try to see who they hire next. Yeah, but for some reason you can't really sack the ownership group. So that's who I will sack next lah. But I don't think we can do that. So I guess we're stuck with this owners, man. This season just goes from bad to worse. And now we face Man City on the weekend, and we don't have a manager on the sidelines. Caicedo's out as well with suspension. So things are looking pretty depressing right now. I guess Depression FC is back for real, for real. Back to the Benta era we go, I guess. So that's been a short one, guys. I appreciate the support on the last video. Please like, subscribe, comment down below if you have any suggestions on like future content that I should do. Yeah, I'll be looking to do regular videos on not just Chelsea, Premier League football, maybe even Singapore football if anyone's interested. You know, Asian Cup 2027. Yeah. So that's been it, guys. Yeah, take care.